All right, let's talk about something that sounds incredibly complicated, but is actually becoming a huge part of our world: cryptocurrency. You've probably heard the words Bitcoin or Ethereum thrown around, maybe on the news or by that one friend who's always talking about their investments. So what is it? Think of it like digital money. It's a form of currency that exists only in the digital world, not as physical coins or bills you can hold in your hand. It's built on a technology called blockchain, which is basically a super secure public digital ledger that records every single transaction. It's like a giant shared spreadsheet that everyone can see but no one can secretly change. This makes it incredibly transparent and secure from tampering. The main appeal of cryptocurrency is that it's decentralized. Now that's a fancy word, but it just means there's no single bank or government controlling it. Traditional money like the US dollar is controlled by a central bank, the Federal Reserve. They can print more money, which can affect its value. With most cryptocurrencies, the rules are set by a network of computers, not one single authority. This idea of putting financial power back into the hands of the people is a massive reason why so many are excited about it. It opens up a world of possibilities for faster, cheaper, and more accessible financial transactions for everyone, everywhere. Now, why should you care about any of this? Because the way we think about money is changing, and it's changing fast. For a long time, the world of crypto felt exclusive, like a private club for tech geniuses and big-time investors. You needed powerful, expensive computers and a deep understanding of complex technology to even get started. This created a huge barrier for the average person. It was like trying to join a marathon when you've never even gone for a jog. The potential was there, but it was out of reach for most of us, leaving millions of people on the sidelines of what could be the next financial revolution. This is where the entire conversation needs to shift. What if there was a way to get involved without needing a computer science degree or thousands of dollars to invest in hardware? What if you could participate in this new digital economy using just the device you already have in your pocket, your smartphone? This is the exact problem that a new project aims to solve, and it's called the Pi Network. It's designed to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, not just the tech-savvy or the wealthy. It's about breaking down those barriers and inviting everyday people to be a part of building the future of money right from the ground up. So let's get right into it. What exactly is Pi Network? Simply put, Pi is a new type of cryptocurrency designed to be earned on your phone. That's the headline. It was created by a team of Stanford PhDs who looked at the crypto world and saw a major problem. It was too difficult for regular people to get in. They wanted to create something that was fair, easy to use, and environmentally friendly. Their goal was to build the world's most inclusive peer-to-peer marketplace, powered by a cryptocurrency that anyone, anywhere could access. It's a bold vision, and it's one that has attracted millions of people around the globe who are curious about crypto but felt left out before. The core idea behind Pi is to make crypto mining, the process of earning new coins, as simple as tapping a button on an app once a day. That's it. No need for expensive, power-hungry computers that sound like a jet engine is taking off in your living room. No need to understand complex algorithms or coding. The project is built on the belief that everyone should have a chance to participate in the digital currency revolution. It's about leveling the playing field. This approach is a complete game changer because it lowers the barrier to entry to practically zero. If you have a smartphone and an internet connection, you can start earning Pi. One of the most important things to understand about Pi is that it's still in development. It's in a phase called the enclosed mainnet, which means the currency is being created and tested within a secure, closed network. You can earn Pi, you can build your balance, and you can even use it within certain approved PI apps, but you can't yet trade it on public exchanges for other currencies like the US dollar. This is a deliberate strategy. The team wants to build a strong, genuine community and a useful ecosystem of apps and services first, before opening the floodgates to public trading. They're focused on creating real-world utility, not just short-term speculation. This community-first approach is what truly sets Pi apart from many other crypto projects that launch with a lot of hype and then fizzle out. To really understand what makes Pi Network so unique, you have to compare it to the king of crypto, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the original, the one that started it all. But earning new Bitcoin, a process called mining, is incredibly difficult today. It requires massive amounts of electricity and specialized super powerful computers called ASICs. We're talking about entire warehouses full of these machines all running 24/7 just to solve complex mathematical puzzles and earn Bitcoin. For the average person, mining Bitcoin is completely out of the question. It's an industrial-scale operation dominated by large corporations. It's just not a game you or I can easily play. Pi Network flips this entire model on its head. Instead of relying on a proof-of-work system like Bitcoin that burns tons of energy, Pi uses a different kind of consensus algorithm based on something called the Stellar Consensus Protocol, or SCP. Now, you don't need to know the technical details, but here's the key takeaway. It allows the network to be secured without requiring massive energy consumption. This means Pi is far more environmentally friendly. The other major difference is accessibility. As we said, Bitcoin mining is for the pros. Pi mining, on the other hand, is designed for everyone. The process on the Pi app isn't actually mining in the traditional sense of performing heavy computations on your phone. Your phone isn't solving complex math problems that drain your battery. Instead, the app is more like a secure faucet. When you tap the button each day, you are proving that you are a real, engaged human and not a bot. This simple action helps to secure the network, and in return, you are rewarded with Pi. It's a system of meritocratic distribution where the coins are given to the people who are helping to build the community. Finally, let's talk about fairness and distribution. When Bitcoin first launched, only a few people knew about it, and they were able to mine thousands of coins very easily on their home computers. Today, those early adopters are incredibly wealthy. Pi Network aims for a fairer distribution from the start. The mining rate decreases as more people join the network. This means that early members are rewarded for their early contributions and for helping the network grow, but it ensures that the currency doesn't become overly concentrated in the hands of just a few. So, how does this all work in practice? It's surprisingly simple. The first step is to download the Pi Network app on your smartphone, which is available for both iOS and Android. The setup process is straightforward. You'll need to sign up using your phone number or Facebook account to prove you're a real person. This prevents bots and fake accounts from trying to hoard the currency. Once you're registered, you create your own secure password and you're pretty much ready to go. The entire process takes just a few minutes. After you're set up, you'll see a lightning bolt icon on the app's home screen. This is your gateway to earning Pi. To start what they call a mining session, you simply open the app and tap this button. That's it. The session lasts for 24 hours, during which you will earn Pi at a set hourly rate. Your phone doesn't need to stay open on the app. You can close it, use other apps, turn off your screen, whatever you want. The app doesn't drain your battery or use your data because the heavy lifting isn't actually happening on your device. You're just signaling to the network that you're an active participant. To continue earning, you need to come back once every 24 hours and tap the button again to start a new session. This daily check-in is a crucial mechanism. It serves as proof of your ongoing commitment to the network. It's a simple, low-effort action, but it's what collectively secures the network by continuously verifying its millions of users. If you forget to tap the button, your earning session stops until you start it again. This encourages consistent engagement and helps to build a reliable and active user base, which is essential for any currency's long-term success and stability. Over time, you can also increase your earning rate in a few different ways. The Pi network is built around the idea of a social network. You can voluntarily invite your friends and family to join using your unique invitation code. When they join and actively mine, you get a bonus to your own earning rate. You can also take on additional roles, like becoming a contributor by building a security circle of 3 to 5 people you trust, which further strengthens the network's security graph and gives you another earning boost. Let's break down the simple, everyday actions that allow you to accumulate Pi. The most fundamental action, as we've covered, is the daily tap. Think of it like watering a plant. It's a small, consistent effort that yields growth over time. This single tap, which takes about 5 seconds, is the foundation of your participation. It's an incredibly low-effort way to get involved in the crypto space. You can do it while you're waiting for your morning coffee to brew, during a commercial break, or right before you go to bed. It seamlessly fits into any daily routine, no matter how busy you are, which is exactly what makes it so accessible to millions of people. Beyond the daily tap, another simple way to contribute and earn more is by building your security circle. This sounds technical, but it's really not. After you've completed 3 earning sessions, the app allows you to add other Pi users you know and trust to your personal security circle. You only need to add 3 to 5 people. This action helps to create a global trust graph that secures the Pi ledger. By confirming a small group of trustworthy people, you are essentially vouching for them. And this collective web of trust helps the network differentiate between real users and bad actors. Another everyday action is simply engaging with the developing Pi ecosystem. The Pi team has created a Pi browser app, which is a gateway to a growing world of applications and services being built on the Pi platform. By spending a little time exploring these apps, maybe trying out a social media dApp or a game, you can earn small bonuses. This isn't just about earning more Pi, it's about actively participating in the creation of the currency's utility. By using the apps, you're providing valuable feedback to developers and helping to create a vibrant economy where Pi can one day be used to buy real goods and services. Finally, one of the most powerful actions is simply talking about it. Pi grows through word of mouth. When you invite friends, family, or colleagues to join the network, you're not just increasing your own earning rate, you're strengthening the entire network. Each new verified user adds value to the ecosystem. Think about it. A currency is only valuable if people believe in it and are willing to use it. By sharing the project with others, you are acting as an ambassador for this vision of a more inclusive financial future. It's an everyday social action, a conversation that directly contributes to the potential success and value of the Pi you are earning. The ultimate goal of Pi Network goes far beyond just creating another digital coin for people to speculate on. The team's vision is much bigger and, frankly, much more interesting. They are aiming to build a complete, self-sustaining digital economy. Think about that for a second. They don't just want to create a currency. They want to create a world where that currency can be used for everyday transactions. The idea is to build a platform where developers can create useful applications, social media, games, marketplaces, that people can access and use with their Pi coins. It's about creating real-world utility, which is the key to any currency's long-term value. This vision is all about empowering regular people. In many parts of the world, access to traditional banking and financial services is limited or non-existent. Billions of people are unbanked. Pi Network offers a potential solution. Because it's based on a smartphone, it can reach people in places where physical banks can't. It gives them the ability to own a digital asset, to transact with others across borders without high fees, and to participate in a global economy that was previously closed off to them. This isn't just about making a few bucks, it's about providing financial tools and opportunities to those who have been left behind by the current system. The community is at the absolute heart of this vision. Unlike many tech projects that are built in secret and then released to the public, Pi has been built with its community from the very beginning. The pioneers, as the users are called, are not just consumers, they are active participants. They provide security through their daily check-ins and security circles. They help grow the network by inviting others. They test new features and provide feedback. This collaborative approach creates a strong sense of ownership and shared purpose among millions of users, all working together towards a common goal. This massive, engaged community is arguably Pi's greatest asset. Looking toward the future, the plan is to transition from the current enclosed mainnet to a fully open mainnet. This will be the moment when the Pi blockchain connects to the outside world, and Pi will be able to be traded on exchanges and used more broadly. But the team is being very careful and methodical about this step. They want to ensure that a robust and useful app ecosystem exists first. The goal is that when the open mainnet arrives, Pi will already have inherent value because there will be a whole range of things you can actually do with it. It's a long-term strategy focused on building a sustainable economy, not a short-term pump. Now I want you to think about your own role in all of this. For a long time, the future of finance and technology has been decided in corporate boardrooms and by venture capitalists in Silicon Valley. The average person was never invited to the conversation. You were just expected to use whatever products they came up with. Cryptocurrency, in its purest form, was supposed to change that by being decentralized. But as we've seen, high costs and technical complexity created new barriers. Pi Network is a genuine attempt to finally give you a seat at that table. Your participation, however small it may seem, matters. By joining the network and tapping a button each day, you are casting a vote. You are voting for a more inclusive and accessible financial system. You are signaling that you believe in a future where economic opportunity isn't limited by your background or your technical expertise. Every new person who joins and participates adds to the network's strength and legitimacy. It's the definition of collective power. You are not just a user of the Pi network, you are a co-creator of it. Your engagement helps secure the ledger, grow the community, and build the momentum needed to turn this vision into a reality. I want you to imagine the possibilities. What would you do in an economy where you could easily and cheaply send money to a friend or family member across the globe? What kind of small business or side hustle could you start if you had access to a global customer base through a decentralized marketplace? This isn't just about earning some digital coins that might be valuable one day. It's about being an early infrastructure construction of a new kind of digital infrastructure. It's a chance to be on the ground floor of something with the potential to reshape how we interact and transact with each other on a global scale. So don't see yourself as a passive bystander in the digital revolution. You have the power to be an active architect. Your phone is no longer just a device for consumption, for scrolling through social media or watching videos. It can be a tool for production. It can be your entry point into a new economic frontier. By taking a few seconds each day to participate in Pi, you are making a conscious choice to be part of the change. You are helping to lay the foundation for a more distributed and democratic digital world, and that is an incredibly powerful role to play. So let's bring it all home. We've talked about what cryptocurrency is, why it's been so hard for most people to get involved, and how Pi Network is trying to change that. Pi represents a fundamental shift in thinking. It's a project that prioritizes people over pure profit, community over complexity, and accessibility over exclusivity. It's taking the powerful idea of decentralized digital currency and putting it directly into the hands of millions using the one piece of technology that almost everyone already owns, a smartphone. It's simple, it's smart, and it's built for the long haul. The journey of Pi is still in its early stages, and there are no guarantees in the world of crypto. Let's be very clear about that. Its ultimate success and value will depend on the continued growth of its community, the development of a useful ecosystem of apps, and a successful transition to an open mainnet. But what is undeniable is the power of the movement it has already created. It has mobilized a global community of tens of millions of people who are all united by a shared belief in a more equitable financial future. That in itself is a remarkable achievement and a powerful force. This is your invitation to be curious. It's an invitation to learn, to participate, and to be part of building something new. You don't have to invest your hard-earned money. You don't need to be a tech expert. All you need is a phone and a willingness to take a few seconds out of your day to contribute to a collective goal. It's a low-risk, high-potential opportunity to engage with the next evolution of the internet and finance. This is your chance to be more than just a spectator watching the future unfold. It's your chance to have a hand in building it. The future isn't something that just happens to us, it's something we build together. Every tap on the Pi app is like laying a single brick in the foundation of a new digital economy. One person laying one brick might not seem like much, but when millions of people around the world are all laying bricks together, they can build a cathedral. The Pi network is a testament to that power of collective action. By joining, you're not just earning a digital currency, you're investing your attention and belief in a better, more inclusive, and more connected world, and that's an investment worth making.